We have gone by many names over the past 100 years, but we have always been known as the only organization dedicated to safeguarding and improving the benefits of federal employees, retirees, and their families. Our story started with 14 retired civil servants who worked tirelessly to establish the association. Their hard work paid off when the first legislation endorsed by NARFE was signed. As the 30s and 40s rolled in, so did more success. The Retirement Act was completely revised. A number of bills and laws were passed, and retirement coverage was extended. The association exceeded its mission, but there was work to be done at the local levels. So, we amended the Constitution to allow for chapters. Within 3 years, 27 chapters were formed, and their members attended our very first national convention. In the 50s, NARFE's record remained impressive, with creation of state federations, the launch of a monthly magazine, and success advocating for a completely revised Civil Service Retirement Act. NARFE was definitely making an impact, so much so that President John F. Kennedy issued calls to federal service and for the establishment of new programs for the federal workforce. And NARFE helped revise the cost of living adjustment formula to better meet the real financial needs of federal retirees. Throughout the 70s, NARFE focused on increasing membership involvement in the legislative process. Full annuities were granted. And just 4 years later, NARFE led a major overhaul of the civil service system. As the 80s brought about major political and economic changes, NARFE made changes to keep up. We established a political presence, a PAC that became one of the largest in the federal community, ensured that the creation of FERS didn't affect the benefits for CSRS retirees, and worked feverishly to repeal the Medicare Catastrophic Coverage Act. The 90s were spent helping others within our community, funding scholarships for children who lost a parent in the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building bombing, partnering with FIA to provide emergency disaster assistance, and creating a scholarship fund. As the new millennium started, NARFE took the lead, developing and successfully advocating for the first new federal benefits program in 40 years, a long-term care insurance program for federal employees and retirees, launching an online advocacy tool, streamlining congressional outreach, producing a pre-retirement seminar program, and allowing employees to put unused sick leave toward their retirement. Over the past decade, we have continued to preserve and enhance benefits for federal workers and annuitants, working to establish the Self+1 enrollment type and launching the NARFE Federal Benefits Institute to provide expert advice to members, while repeatedly defending earned pay and benefits against threats from Capitol Hill and the executive branch. From our 14 founders to our 175,000 members in more than 800 chapters, NARFE has changed a lot over the course of a century, but our commitment to the betterment of the federal community is as strong as ever.